Okay everyone, welcome back to another episode of Derek's Homes. Today we're at 71 Shady Banks Beach Road in Washington, North Carolina. I think we're at August 8th, and the current offering or asking on this home, which I'm going to show you here in a moment, is $350,000. This is the basic neighborhood. There is water through there. A little difficult to see because the homes are kind of close together, but you get an idea for the neighborhood. As we spin around here, this is the home. Okay, this is a home built in 1947. It's on about 1/3 of an acre. Pretty well defined property line. It looks like there's ditches everywhere. Yes, it is a raised building because this area does have a habit of maybe being more prone to zone. More prone to flood. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We're going to do an outside tour before we go inside, and it'll take a little while to do that. Good. Anyway, let's take a walk around the side. Here, the block wall, I guess that pretty much defines the property line. Going up to this fence, you know, you can tell you're in an almost flood zone, or you are in a flood zone, because they've raised some things. This house is on a block foundation, even though it was built in 1947. I guess it's been raised, and it is on a block foundation. And we're just going to walk around and get this outside before we go inside. But as you see, that was the air conditioner there. Not quite sure how old. Tran. Better than normal storm windows on the bottom. We'll see inside there in a minute. And you get to the back, and yes, there is a pool over here. It's not been used, but it is holding water fine. And a steps coming out the back. You'll see there's a garage door here. We'll explore that in a little bit. I want you to be able to get a feeling for the property. Up there's just more deck around the pool. We'll go there, but we're going to go right here by the garage door, and then just go around. You're underneath a deck, okay? Because there's a duck above me. It won't prevent any water from coming through, but it gives nice good shade, you know, on those days. And here's the deck around the pool. Seems to be in pretty good shape. Just a good wash down, you know. Screened in room out here, maybe for all the, they've got their pool items in there, right? So could be that, anything you want it to be, but as you can tell, the pool itself probably needs some work. But the structure out here seems pretty solid. I mean, could they replace, because you're replacing boards? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, you know, pressure wash them, sand them a little bit with a belt sander, you'd be right back to new. I don't know, but that would be your decision. A little area to the side for sunning, and more steps up to the 3rd floor, because the 2nd floor, because there are 3 floors to this home. This is 2nd. We'll see that in a minute. This is kind of the view of the neighborhood from the back. And you can see, and we'll walk down here in a minute, that bush line is basically the property line. Okay. All right, and we'll walk back around and see what we got here, so you still get a view of the home and how it sits on the property, because this home is a surprise. You could easily get cut up in here and not find your way home for a month or two. But anyway, no, I'm joking. But we're going to go back down and under where we first came. Okay, and you see how the decking is done. I mean, it is a nice, they even got a bench out here. Nice place for shade, you know. You can still enjoy the activities at the pool and stay out of the sun and relax. We'll go back out here. Okay, and we'll walk around. Propane tank. They've not closed off the bottom. That's fine. I think there's some calla lilies there. And maybe, I don't know if you can see, but this property goes down and it really drops right here. You can even see a pink stake. That's probably the property line, but it goes down. I mean, there's a little ditch right here, you know, and property back behind there is a neighbor. And this, my friends, is a fig bush. There's some figs, but it's on the other property. Doesn't mean you can't. Oh, look at that. There's actually a right fig or two. Right there. All right. I'm sure the neighbor would share, especially if he can't see you. So here's a look at the pool from the back. I mean, nondescript, nice little backyard. Okay. And there's that little screen house. You've seen that, and that's where we came down. All right. And another air conditioner. Another train. It's also elevated. So, alrighty. And then as we come back around the front, you do have this little area of front lawn. And this is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's a flower bed. You know, it's made for flowers or whatever vegetation you want to put in it. And you can see the car over here. Plenty of room for parking, 4 or 5 cars, you know. I mean, in a squeeze, I mean, maybe. You'd have to check it out. You might could actually back an RV all the way back up in here. I mean, you could at least back it up to here, I'm sure, which is a gas fireplace in there. We'll look at that in a minute. But to the road, I think you'd easily put an RV in here. I don't see any problem. Side door there, we'll see that when we go in. But I want to show this first because it's connected to the house, but you can't go through to the house. And it's just a storage area. Okay? Concrete block all the way around. Alrighty. And that's the ducting for where they're putting air conditioning upstairs. Alright, it's got plywood on the ceiling. It's got a shop light in here, a couple of them. A double door for bringing in your equipment. You could probably easily pull a riding mower up in here if you wanted one for this property. Okay, so now we're going to close this. Okay, just get an idea. All right. Now, I mean, there are many ways to enter this home, at least 3 or 4 different ways, but we're going to take you to the main way. This is a double garage, of course, door. It looks to be like a 20-footer. Excuse me. And this is one of the ways you can go up. This will take you to the first floor, where you see up there, there's a screen door. Those 2 levels are screened. Excuse me. Which I wanted to show. They even screened from underneath. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you don't have to worry too much about insects, right? Okay. So let's go in. This would be the main entryway. And this would be the entry door, what I call the main entry door up there. But we've got to explore down here first. Okay? Come in. Now, for all intents and purposes, this room is not heated or air conditioned, but it's a hot day out there. And because all the air conditioner lines run through here, it's much cooler in here. I say it's comfortable. If I hadn't have been outside and I sit down for a while, I would be comfortable. I wouldn't feel hot. It wouldn't be like outside. But you can see, look how expansive this is. A little bit of storage under the stairs. Let's pull back around to look at the garage door. Okay, that's from the front. Now try to get your bearings again. So going up forward, this goes the full length of the building. That's that garage door on the other side by the deck that you saw. Maybe I'll raise that here in a minute, but we'll see. But going here to the right is more. And it's the same thing. It actually feels a little more cooler in here, in this room, than this room, because, I don't know why, because. But, okay, this is another room. Shop lights, obviously. You know, I don't see any air conditioning vents, but because this air conditioning is here, that just feels cool to the touch. I'm assuming that's why it feels cool in here. So they have shop tables everywhere in here. There's a door that takes you to the exterior, just so you get an idea here. Let me undo this. And that's where I was talking about the RV. Okay. So this side door opens up to where I was mentioning the RV. All right. Pull this door closed. Lock it back up, and we'll go through here. We'll walk around over here, and this window actually leads to that room I said that didn't come into here. I mean, I think it would be simple to easily just take out the blocks in the bottom and have a door if you wanted to extend that. That's your call. This home is, it's optional. Okay. Again, that elevated AC outside, they came in through there. And here's a closet. Well, maybe it's a closet. Ta-da! It's a toilet. So, there's a toilet down here for those of you that need it. Alrighty, there we go. And I look back from this way. Okay, so now let's go here and let's go back out into the main garage, which you could easily get 2 cars in here, you know. And I think, I don't know, maybe with some fancy driving, I don't know, it'd be mighty dang tight. I was going to say you might be able to get one further up there, but you definitely could move things around and get one up here and during a storm pull 2 more in or something. Not sure if you could get one all the way through here, maybe a smaller car. But this takes you all the way to the back as I was showing. We'll spin back around just so you get an idea, you know. There we are. And this door leads to the outside, yes. And it's right under the deck by the pool. Remember the stairs going up to the pool and then the pool. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's close that. And this, you know, I did open it. There you go. See, now you're at the pool again, but it's a big wide door. Great for grilling out and stuff, being in the shade. I mean, wouldn't take a lot to put some screen in here, you know, and have it screened in. But now you get a view back that way, you know, your neighbor there, and again, steps up to the pool. And so now we'll go back inside and we'll start the house tour. Pull down the door. I'll come back and lock it later. Okay. All right. So, alrighty. The only thing you might have to worry about with a car is the height here, because these are only maybe 6.5 foot high. Okay. All right. This does operate, but it, I think it has an issue going down, but it'll go down, but not normally. Okay, the steps up. Here we go. To me, this would be the main entry. And you do have a light up there, I believe. Let's see. Yep, there you go. For turning on or leaving on. But let's go. And this is the door. Alrighty. And we're going to open the door and we're just going to try to see the home as you first enter and go to the right. Okay, so here we have a closet. All right. It's under the stairs closet. You can reach all the way back up in there. That closes. I'm going to close this door. And this, I'm thinking, is really the main living room. Okay, you walk in. I don't know if these floors are from the 47, but they got a lot of ripples in them, and they're nice, shiny floors. You know, very nice. But this is the living room. That's the gas fireplace. Out there is where the RV would be. It's to give you a perspective that I was talking about. Okay, we're going to spin around. Stairs going up to the 3rd level. And entertainment system. Little alcove. And I'm going to show you the double doors, both regular doors and then storm doors. Okay. And then outside. It's screened in. As I mentioned before, it's screened in underneath. So you shouldn't have too many pests. You do get some water view, not a lot. But you do get some. Ceiling fans to make a breeze out here when you don't have any normally. And this is where I was saying is the second stairs up. Second way up. Your main way in. Could be if you wanted to. That'd be up to you. However you wish to go. Okay. And back up a little bit so you can get an idea of the outside. Okay. And then we'll go back in, storm door, double storm doors. And I think we're going to do the kitchen first, and then we'll do bedrooms, okay? So that is the front door that we just came in. And here you're going into the kitchen. That was a storage under the stairs. The dinette is what this is right now. Okay. Ceilings are maybe 7.5 right here. That's kind of like an older home. Some of them, it's really odd. Some homes will, back then, will have real tall ceilings, but they've got a design in the ceiling. See, there we go. That's the design in the ceiling. Okay. It's got a textured wall. It's just not flat. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. That's it was pretty much a regular type of paint in the living room. But here's the kitchen, and you know it is small. It's maybe 8 by 12, maybe. But what makes it feel not so small is obviously this opening, which makes it open. This is like a 2 by 10, 2 by 8. They put 3 of them together, or 2.5, whatever. This is wider than a 24. It's probably, or 23 or 24. It's probably a 28. I don't know. But then you got this. Now it's white. That's what helps it feel even bigger. Cabinets, stove, vent, refrigerator, and I mean that's pretty much it for the kitchen. Is there anything extra special about it? No. They do have this barn door situation where the cabinets open, you know. That's really it. I think it was a solution because you couldn't open a door here because it would hit this. Okay, and I guess they didn't want a blind corner or whatever. These cabinets are obviously different. These are all hand built. These are store bought. You can tell they're store bought. Alrighty, nice refrigerator, digital inverter. I think you're supposed to be able to change it from freezing to cold with no matter where it's at. Now this room, I don't know what it is, but it's a room. Doesn't have its own bath. Let's back up. It's right off the kitchen. I think you saw me going in here, but I want to be clear. We're coming from the dining room, remember, and going into here. Okay. Fireplace has been closed off. Don't think it works at all. It's a good look though. The old wood floors, that's what I've not mentioned, was actually in the dining room too. These have to be original. These are just planks of wood. And sometimes they creak and move. And you see over the years how they've not really changed it or tried to replace it. They left it. I kind of like that better, almost, unless they could actually replace and be exactly the same. So you kind of see the history happening, I guess, because it was built in 1947. You know, if you see it, it does have cathedral ceilings. And there's an area over here with a light. I mean, it's a good little place for a table. It could be somebody's office or study. Who knows? But I'll give you a view back this way. And as you can see, there's a deck outside leading around. That's the deck underneath by the pool. Maybe you'll get a glimpse. I'm not going to walk out there right now. But there's the pool. And there is steps that come up here. This could be another way to come in, but you know. Anyway, that'd be your call. But there's a deck all the way around. Well, not all the way around. I'm sorry. There's not a deck out on this side, but it's 3/4 or 2/4, half, because the other half is against the kitchen. So, with that said, the other thing to this room is this is where also the laundry room is. Washer, dryer, and a utility sink. Now, a plump boy like me can barely get through there, but I can get through there for cleaning or doing whatever. If you had a little puppy to wash or something, or whatever, lingerie. Anyway, washer, dryer, and there's a hot water heater. Nice little storage room. It's got a pocket door on it. I didn't try that earlier. Seems to be functioning fine. You can close it off, you know, as you wish. They don't even have the lock mechanism here for it to lock it. I don't know why you need it, but that is your laundry room. And that's a gas hot water heater. Okay. The other thing is this door is a barn door. Okay. So, boom. And it stopped. Alrighty. That's the barn door. Okay, now we're going to go back through. Okay, there's the dining room that has those old floors. Now the kitchen does have tile floors. That's a plus in here to me. Alrighty, so now we got this floor, and you can see where they put the floor in the living room. That's a little different. Can you tell the differences? There you go. Okay, now to the left. This has to be all of the old original home is all I can think. Unless they did pull up each board and move them, because we got the flooring going through here. Okay? All right, right here. We're back in the living room. Okay? So, from the living room, right by the stairs, turn around, is the doorway to the hallway. And to the left, the dinette. Straight across, a bedroom. One bedroom. A good sized bedroom, actually. Not a bad size. 14 by 14 maybe. Ceiling fan. You can hear the floor have that little creak to it. Alrighty. And the view out of this room is the pool. Okay. And this window is the deck. And the bath. Acrylic tub. Different type of flooring. Steps up about 1 inch. So you can obviously be redone. This has the same kind of ceiling as we saw over there in the dining room. But the bathroom, a little small, long and skinny, toilet, sink, plenty of storage. You just would have maybe given up some storage for a little more comfort. But toilet, you sit on it, your knees are going to hit the thing there maybe, but that's what's with this home. And just a linen closet. Okay, looks like an access to the attic, which is the attic on this side? I don't know. I haven't looked in it, but it's access to something. Okay, you look back, and let's do this back up so you get a better view. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so now we'll walk back out. We're back into that bedroom. There's bedroom 1, bath 1. And now, back out to the hallway. We're going to make a left. Okay. So you can get your bearings. This is the window over the RV. See, that's why I use the RV thing, so we can get a bearing. And hallway, you see some pink, you see some blue. I'm not sure. In the video, it's just blue. Same floor. It's a little imperfect. That's what I love. Not a big room. You know, it might be 8.5, maybe 9 by 9, 10 or something, but it's not big. Closet. Got some of the AC coming up. I just want you to try and get a view for this, a feel for this room. Regular sheetrock ceiling. Still got the old floors in here. You know, imperfect. And there's the outside from this window. Then the bathroom. Okay? So, we got a bathroom here. Toilet, shower. Toilet paper, window. Cupboard for showing here. Okay? Alright, so now let's look at this. Let's go back out here and we'll go to another bedroom. I want to keep you on the bedrooms. This wainscoting looks to be original. It's each individual board and they are also imperfect. I didn't notice that before, but I just noticed it now. And which to me gives the home character. I mean, it's beautiful. It really is. So we'll hit this room in a minute to the right, but now we're going to go here. On this floor, another bedroom. A bit bigger than the last one, not much. Closet, you know, a couple of shelves, a little bit smaller hanging, access to the shower and stuff. You're going shower? Yep. Okay, and the view here has a little bit of the water, almost more than the living room, or more clear shot. Actually, from here it looks much better. And the side is the neighborhood. Okay, and this room does share that bathroom we were just in. There was a door. Okay, same bathroom, 2 rooms like a Jack and Jill, just the bathroom is in the corner. Let me scoot around here, and there's the door to the room we were just in, and there's the door to the other room. Okay, see? All right, so 2 bedrooms sharing 1 bath, 1 small bath, small bedrooms. All righty, this room can be a whatever you want it to be room. You know, the tile is a very personal choice, but this is a tile floor. And this is over that little section outside of storage where you can't get to the main underneath. But nice wainscoting and beadboard, you know, dental molding, kind of ugly shop lights. You can easily change that out though. Nice room overall. The bifolding doors. I don't know. There's really not much of a view. You get some view of the water here and a little bit over here, but that's it. You know, and maybe when some of these trees lose their leaves, but there's not many because a lot of them are evergreens. Anyway, this is the room. Okay, it could be another bedroom for somebody. Okay, so all right, now there were 2 units which are of AC that are managing this floor, and kind of a modern light unit for a home like this, but that's back into the kitchen. So let's go in the living room and go up the stairs. Okay, you see the ceiling here is flat, all right, and the walls are flat. There's no texture to them really. So let's go up the stairs. Let's look up the stairs. Okay. Is there a switch down here for the light? Yes, there is. Okay. So let's go up. Alrighty. There's only 1 room up here, and that's this room. Okay. All right. Now, in my opinion, this could be the master. I say that because, well, it's away from the kitchen, be a little difficult to be the living room, but it'd be a great place to come and chill. It's a lot more private. The bigger windows in here, I say, you know, from floor to ceiling almost, not quite. And then this has its own mini split unit for adjusting your cool and your heat. Maybe has a heat pump. And this is a hardwood floor. I don't believe original to the home, but it's hardwood. And the bathroom, which again is surprisingly small. Walk in here, you've got shower door, which you see how it opens. You're in the way of the sink already. But let me show you the shower, I'm sorry. But there is a light inside the shower. I just haven't turned it on. Okay. Stone floor. I mean, it's a nice shower. Decorative top. Standard ceiling in here. Storage rack. And sink. Okay, showing nothing really. Toilet. And then you're looking out on the roof area. Okay. Nothing extra special. I don't know. It's a little small. But it's a big bedroom, and that is a staircase. Pulls down, goes up. And this is an old-fashioned, which I don't know if it still works. I'm not even gonna try. vent, you know, big fan up there. It pulls the blades open, and you open the windows and air comes in all the screens, and that's how you cool it. Okay, and this is the closet. Now, it's a little bigger than the regular closet, but not really that much bigger. You see here, you got a rack, goes across. They've actually put stuff up there. I didn't notice that before. Let's see where switch is for this. There's a light in here. I just got to find it. Where is it? Oop, I'm spinning a little fast, and people, I bet you that's it. It's on the, yep, that's it. So you can see the shelf up there. Okay. And, you know, that's a good 8 foot at least, you know, and it's a little deeper than regular. You can stand in it. So it's a semi walk-in, but 2 racks of hanging. Okay. Alrighty. And kind of what I like is, again, the deck. At this height, it offers a little more privacy. We'll come out here. Like I said, this is screened in, and you do get a better water view up here. And, you know, just putting anything like even lattice on the inside here would close that off and make this almost private if you wanted to sit up here and just enjoy the neighborhood. There might be one or about it, but this is the view from here. Your water, and they've got a big old round couch out here. You know, feels pretty solid. There's the home. There's where the RV would have been. And, you know, down there be something I would check on. There's a boat ramp, and my broker believes it's a neighborhood boat ramp. I checked it out, and if it is a neighborhood boat ramp, it doesn't look like it's used that much, which would be kind of normal, I think. But there is a boat ramp down there. I checked it out. But I would ask about it to see if it's part of this neighborhood, which could be a little plus. You know, even if you didn't have a big old boat, you could go down there and put little rafts and stuff in and just enjoy the water. But and there out here, they actually do have it. Now, mini splits are usually very quiet, and this one is running right now, and it's very quiet. Okay, so we're going to go back in. Once again, you've got double storm doors and double regular doors. Alrighty, so I'm going to close this up, and we're going to head back downstairs. And they have this room, I noticed when I came, this door closed, so that this will cool and heat only this room. Okay, if you left it open, I think during the summer, all the cold is going to go down the stairs, because cold goes down. And in the winter, all the heat down there is going to come up here. So you wouldn't need to use heat here in the winter, but you'd have to use heat more down there, and vice versa for summer like right now. So it's very nice in here. So let's take this on down. And now this window here is just showing out on the roof. Alrighty. Just letting some light into the stairwell. That helps a lot, actually, because that's a tall stairwell. And it's nice molding up there. They took time to do that to give it some kind of charm or character, whichever it is. Wainscoting on the side. And we're down. 71 Shady Beach Banks Road, August 9th. $350,000, a little over, right at 2,500 square feet. It's quirky, but it's fun. With that, I think that's all I have to say about this home. Tune in next time for, I'm not sure, but it'll be there. See y'all later.